Welcome back to Ghost Fired Entertainment. I'm your host, Kanan Becker, and today we talk about the brand new Netflix film, Nightbooks.
Where am I? Hello?
And real quick before we get into this, if you could hit that like button, because that really does help this channel out so much. Alright, so Nightbooks is a great movie to ramp up to this spooky time of year as we lead into Halloween. As you can see, I just did the set into my Halloween set, which I'm super excited about, and this is the first video to drop with it. And this has just been a lot of fun to collect these things and put it all together and get the lighting just how I wanted it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. But today we're talking about this new Netflix film that just dropped called Nightbooks. And this movie is very reminiscent of the film Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Yes, this is PG, and that was PG-13, but other than just a few little tweaks here and there, a tiny bit of gore here and there, these are both the same. They're both the same level of creeps, spookiness, scariness, in my opinion. Which leads into my one issue I have with this movie, the fact that it's being billed as a family movie. It says horror, but it definitely says family, and it's PG. This is gonna kind of lead people, I think, families, into thinking, oh, hey, we can have our little ones watch this movie with us. But I don't really think that's a great idea, because even though this film looks a lot like a Goosebumps type of movie, it is not. This movie has much scarier elements, much deeper, darker, disturbing stuff in it than any Goosebumps I've ever seen. This feels much closer to, like I said, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, or even maybe a Fear Street. Yes, it doesn't have the gore and it doesn't have the swearing, which makes it an R rating, but it still very much has that creepy, dark, disturbing element that those have as well.
Is there any reason I should let you live?
I write scary stories.
I'm going to need a story every night.
I was really impressed with Krysten Ritter in this. She's a lot of fun, very charismatic, takes up the camera. She's beautiful, but also just full of life and energy, and a lot of fun as the evil, wicked witch, so to speak, in this film. But I was just as much impressed with Lidya Jewett and Winslow Fegley. They did absolutely outstanding as the two kid stars in this movie. They made this film feel very believable and get you really invested into this little world that they create in this movie. But to me, the biggest star of this film is just the way it looks. This movie is so magical, yet so creepy, but just absolutely gorgeous. There's so many layers to the set design, as well as the amazing special effects that are done in this.
What's that?
So even though this is made for Netflix, it still feels like something that could have been on the big screen, because it doesn't feel janky and slapped together. It does feel full and rich, and this whole environment that's created in this movie, you just really get invested in it. And then the story that's told in this feels very complex too, with lots of layers, and deals with some kind of adult type of issues, which is another thing that I'm not sure the little ones will really be able to pick up on and follow, which could get them a little bored as well. But just in general, this feels like a fun adventure. It has a lot of Goonies kind of vibe to it, and just Stand By Me almost, like just friendship with these kids and all these kind of adult elements that they're dealing with. And just the creepy different things that they unwrap and unfold and present in this movie give you a lot of those vibes, and just make it for a fun adventure. A fun, spooky time of year, Halloween feeling, mystical, magical, witchy kind of vibe that I absolutely love. I just had a great time with this movie. It's well done in every way, and I think it's something that as we go into that Halloween season, you could definitely have fun with it.
Yes, there's a way out of this place. We just need to work together. Okay, what's your plan?
I would definitely put it down on your list of things to watch for this spooky Halloween time of year. But I think it's great that they dropped it in September too, because if you watch it now like I did, it's a perfect ramping you into that spooky time of year, like getting you into that Halloween spirit. I feel like this movie is a perfect one for that as well. But just keep in mind, this is not for your little ones. I think it could definitely give them nightmares for a while. But any preteens, I think they'll eat it up and definitely enjoy it. But definitely as an adult, especially if you're someone that really appreciated and enjoyed movies like Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, then I think you'll definitely enjoy this movie. Alright, and that's going to do it for me today. Please leave your comments down below. Let me know if you guys plan to check this out this weekend, or if you already did, what you thought of it. Also, if you could do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and ding that little bell, because that is the best way to keep track of this channel and when I post videos like this. And I post videos like this at least 2 times every week. And I also want to give a massive, huge, enormous thank you to my patrons, because you guys, your support seriously means so much to me. And if you would like to find out more about becoming a patron, the link is down in the description. And like always, thank you so much for watching. Please crush that like button. And remember, guys, horror can be fun. I will see you next time.
Perfect.